Welcome back. Ailtunde Balogun is raring to go in sports news. Coming up in just a sec.
Thank you so much, Amarachi. The Spanish Laliga and AJ East Nigeria, makers of Big Cola, have signed a partnership agreement which makes the multinational beverage company Laliga's latest regional partner in Nigeria. Managing Director of Big Cola Nigeria, Theo Williams, confirmed that the major objective of the deal is to reward consumers and improve the awareness of the Spanish League football in the country.
When the Spanish La Liga launched its office in Nigeria in July 2016, one of the objectives was to bring football closer to the Nigerian fans. Today, at a press briefing in Lagos, La Liga and Big Cola announced that they are partnering to promote football and reward fans' loyalty.
We have two huge supporting groups. One, the consumer of Big Cola, and two, the soccer-mad fans of Nigeria who love soccer and La Liga. To have this partnership, so when we are watching soccer, we can be sharing Big Cola.
We've been in Nigeria for almost 2 years now, in 2006, and our goal since the beginning has been to bring La Liga, to bring the best football league in the world closer to the Nigerian football lovers fans.
Marketing manager of Big Cola Nigeria, Perpetua Ohiri, described the deal as one that will be beneficial to both parties.
First and foremost, is going to enhance our Big Cola brand and make it bigger than it already is. We totally believe that this partnership is going to make things greater for us here as Big Cola and even La Liga, not just in Nigeria, but also globally.
We share some values. You want to be the best with your consumers, and La Liga wants to be the best with his Nigerian fans.
Former Super Eagles player and La Liga ambassador Mutiu Adekbaju believes the deal will provide opportunities.
With the partnership, a lot of development, a lot of youth development in terms of football is going to happen here, and many more is going to come.
Under this agreement, AJ East Nigeria, makers of Big Cola, will gain access to intellectual property, marketing rights, merchandising, hospitality deals, and exclusive content from the 20 clubs participating in the Spanish La Liga.
The Super Eagles of Nigeria will be playing their farewell match in Port Harcourt, the River State capital, on May the 28th with the DR Congo before leaving the country for their final preparations for the World Cup. This is according to the president of the Nigeria Football Federation, Amaju Pinnick, after a courtesy visit to the River State governor, Nyesom Wike. Antoine Griezmann has punished Arsenal's lax defense late on as 10-man Atletico Madrid's rearguard action salvaged a draw from the UEFA Europa League semi-final first leg played at the Emirates. Florian Thauvin and Konstantinos Mitroglou got on the scoresheet as French club side Olympique Marseille defeated RB Salzburg 2-0. The second legs come up on Thursday, May the 3rd. In tennis, world number 1 Rafa Nadal has extended his Open era record to 40 for consecutive sets won on clay courts as he remained on course for an 11th trophy at the Barcelona Open. The Spanish superstar swept past his compatriot Guillermo Garcia Lopez 6-1, 6-3 in 79 minutes for the 397th match win on red dirt of his illustrious career, which includes 76 overall titles. And that's sports news. The news at 10 continues shortly.
In Tanzania, anti-government protests planned for today did not happen at all. Local media reports the streets in the commercial capital, Dar es Salaam, were deserted. The protests did not materialize following a threat to beat protesters made by one of Tanzania's top policemen, Dodoma City's police chief, G. Muroto. 7 people were arrested in the northeastern city of Arusha for their alleged role in the planning of the countrywide protest. The organizers of the demonstrations accused President John Magufuli of being a dictator, saying his government has been silencing critics, passing laws undermining freedom of expression. U.S. comedian Bill Cosby has been found guilty of 3 counts of sexual assault, each of which carries a potential 10 years in prison. The 80-year-old actor has been on trial for drugging and assaulting former basketball player Andrea Constand in 2004. Cosby unleashed an expletive-filled rant after the verdict. The prosecutor argued that he should be held because he's somebody who has unlimited wealth and could flee on a private plane. Cosby erupted, "He doesn't have a plane," and added a vulgarity which he directed at the prosecutor. Now, outside the courthouse, one of his accusers, Lily Bernard, said she felt like her faith in humanity had been restored.
In humanity is restored. This is a victory not just for the Commonwealth of Pennsylvania, not just for the victim in the case Andrea Constant, not just for the 62 of us publicly known survivors of Bill Cosby's drug-facilitated sexual crimes against women, but it's also a victory for all sexual assault survivors, female and male. It's a victory for womanhood.
We are very disappointed by the verdict. We don't think Mr. Cosby is guilty of anything, and the fight is not over. Thank you.
Are you going to appeal, sir?
Yes, very strongly.
And the main news again. The Senate today resolved to investigate alleged infraction in President Buhari's extra budgetary spending of Tucano fighter jets. Some of the lawmakers also called for the president's impeachment. Also today, Nigerian army troops repelled attacks on Maiduguri, the Borno state capital, by Boko Haram insurgents. The army also asked the residents to remain indoors and alert. And U.S. actor Bill Cosby was today found guilty of 3 counts of sexual assault at his retrial. That is the news at 10 tonight. Thank you for watching. I am Amarachi Ubani. Good night.